Top 10 Mysterious Places in the World. Blood Falls, Antarctica. Most people won't see blood falls in person, but even in photographs, the sight is arresting, a blood-red waterfall staining the snow-white face of Taylor Glacier. Glaciologists and microbiologists have sought to determine what causes the mysterious red flow. They've concluded that the source is a subterranean lake rich in the iron that gives the water its red hue. Stranger still, recent research has revealed microorganisms living 1,300 feet beneath the ice, sustained by the iron and sulfur in the water. Magnetic Hill, Moncton, New Brunswick. What could possibly cause an automobile to roll backward uphill without power? A magnetic force from within the Earth? Something even more fantastic? Since the 1930s, when the phenomenon of Magnetic Hill was discovered, and almost immediately promoted as a tourist attraction, people have been trying to figure out its riddle. Surtsey, Iceland. When people try to convince you there's nothing new under the sun, direct them to the Icelandic island of Surtsey. Before 1963, it didn't exist. Then, an underwater volcano in the Westman Islands, Vestmannaeyjar, erupted, and when the activity settled down in 1967, what remained was an island where no island had been before. Mawariki Boulders, New Zealand. Large spherical boulders, some measuring 12 feet in circumference, are scattered on Coco Beach on the east coast of New Zealand's South Island. They formed millions of years ago on the ancient seafloor, collecting and hardening sediment and minerals around a core such as a fossil or a shell similar to the way oysters form pearls. Longyearbyen, Norway. From April 20 to August 23, the sun never sets over Svalbard, a Norwegian archipelago that lies north of Greenland in the Arctic Sea. The phenomenon plays havoc with everyone's body clocks. Is it noon? Is it midnight? After a day or two, it's hard to tell. Pamukkale, Turkey. What appears to be a Dr. Zhivago-style snowy landscape in southwestern Turkey is actually the result of calcium carbonate deposits from 17 natural hot springs accumulating over thousands of years. Beginning in the late 2nd century BC, this area near present-day Denizli was a destination for those who sought the therapeutic benefits of the mineral-rich water whose temperature reaches upward of 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Racetrack Playa, Death Valley, California. How ordinary stones manage to sail over the surface of Racetrack Playa in Death Valley National Park is a mystery people have tried to solve since 1915, when a prospector and his wife noticed tracks that seemed to indicate that the stones had somehow traveled across the dry earth. Short of cosmic intervention, the stones required terrestrial forces to move them. Eternal Flame Falls, Orchard Park, New York. Behind the cascade of a small waterfall in a Shale Creek Preserve section of Chestnut Ridge Park in suburban Buffalo, New York, you might see what appears to be an optical illusion, a flickering golden flame. Actually, you'll smell it before you see it, and amazingly, it's real, fueled by what geologists call a macroseep of natural gas from the earth below. Old Faithful, Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone National Park claims the highest concentration of geysers of any place on Earth. Geysers are hot springs with plumbing challenges that result in eruptions. More than 300 can be found throughout the park, and none is more famous than Old Faithful. In fact, Old Faithful is the reason Yellowstone was designated a national park, the first in the United States, in 1872. Relampago del Catatumbo, Alaga, Venezuela. Thanks to its humidity, its elevation and the clash of winds from the mountains and the sea, the southwestern corner of Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela has the world's highest frequency of lightning activity, 250 flashes per square kilometer per year. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.